hope you're gonna have an awesome day today. Arrowverse here. We're going to do a recap video and also a breakdown video. I do have another video. Sadly, it's bad news video, but hopefully we'll catch up to it. Alright, so in our previous episode, Keiynan saw Deathstorm. Deathstorm was about to burn her alive, but apparently he didn't get the chance to burn her alive because Barry came out of nowhere and he threw a lightning bolt. How did Barry knew that Keiynan was in trouble? Oh yeah, he probably sensed and heard her scream. So other than that, the lightning bolt bounced off of Deathstorm and I guess it didn't do anything. But then Deathstorm threw a shockwave at Barry. Barry flew back and is back against the wall real hard. And Deathstorm said, "I'll be back." And he just faded away into the night. Alright, so after that, Katie said that I'm fine, my vital systems are fine. Deathstorm is just after me. I have no idea why. So Barry says that, okay, well, all of us, Team Flash, we're going to watch over you in Star Labs. You're going to be protected. So Barry's going to have them on protective duty. Meanwhile, Sue calls up, I guess, Barry, because Iris has something to tell Barry, because she could see her past and present. That's the only thing that Iris could see right now. She cannot see her future at all, and she really thinks that she's going to disappear. And whatever happens in her new life, something's bound to happen, something really bad. So right now, at this point, they're waiting for Dion to come and contact them. But Christian Kramer actually contacted Barry as the Flash, yes, because she needs some clarification, needs some help. Bodies are dropping, 10 bodies everywhere. She's saying my CCPD, the officers keep on getting these phone calls saying that there's a skull, mask, skeleton on fire that keeps on killing people, and we need to stop it. Barry says his name is Deathstorm, and he feeds off of people's griefs. A CCPD officer comes inside Chris Kramer's office, says there's more bodies that are dropping, they're piling up inside the central city, and Christian Kramer is really getting frustrated with this. She has no idea what to do. Barry says, I will go scourge out the city, I'll try to find out what I can, I'll keep you guys in the loop. Right now, Joe is trying to keep her sane, and he's going to be her console. So, she's going to tell a full CCPD, everyone, we are going to lock down the city permanently because the cities, they're not safe anymore because whoever this monster is, whoever's going on, he's killing people and we need to be protected. So if any of you are grieving, if you haven't lost one, see me and Joe. Other than that, Team Flash, they're on their own. They're going to fill in Christian Kramer, of course, in the loop wherever they find any single subject of how to stop them. But Cecile is the key, Barry finds out, to track down Deathstorm. So that's their main goal, what they're going to do. They're going to test the little theory out, see if it'll work. Dion finally returns to see Iris. Dion says your sickness is getting worse. The reason why I came here late is because your time sickness is making me go slow inside the Steel Force. Then Dion says that I know you're fading out in and out inside the Speed Force. It's a possibility that you may disappear, so I'm going to place a tracker inside of you. Now, after Dion places the tracker inside of Iris, what happens is that Dion isn't feeling too good. He collapses and disappears out of thin air, yes. So, Dion is now missing as well. But they got a hit on Deathstorm. He's in Star Labs. He was in Star Labs all this time, just hiding out. That's kind of creepy. He was just like looking at them like from far distance. So he's possessing Cecile, saying that I'm going to kill you. Barry's saying that you think we're afraid of you? Well, think again. We're not even afraid of you, not one tad bit. And Deathstorm is saying that I will get Keiynan no matter what. Now, Cecile's freaked out. She does not want to go through that trance again. She's saying that Deathstorm does have a highly deadly sense of agenda, and he has a motive of killing people. Now, this is the weirdest thing. Allegra is actually seeing her cousin Esperanza. This is actually Deathstorm. Deathstorm is actually posing as her, but I find it really interesting is that they both are using the same power, so Deathstorm is manipulating the other Team Flash's powers, meaning he could actually use him like a chameleon, which is very interesting. So Iris is fading out, and now she was literally about to disappear in front of Sue's eyes. But Sue snapped her back to reality, and she was able to get her marbles back together. Barry is frustrated. He doesn't know what to do at all. He keeps on telling Joe, what should I do next? This death storm, he's not going to stop at all. And Joe said, Barry, you got to do what you always are meant to be doing. Run. So, Frost is actually drawing something. I think it's pretty cool, Frost, what she's drawing. Deathstorm came in and blasted her out of nowhere. And he kidnapped Katie. Yes, Caitlin is flying away in the sky. Barry's trying to catch him, but he's mad fast. He's faster than Firestorm. So Barry says, is it possible if I could fly on my lightning bolts in the sky? Yes, it's awesome. He was literally in the sky throwing lightning bolts and jumping on them. But Deathstorm went through some kind of teleporter. It looked like a different universe, and Barry lost track of them. So he needs to find them on the GPS radar as soon as possible. Deathstorm took Katie to a carnival. He wiped out a lot of people, and he went up to Katie. The reason why Katie's not getting burnt is because he's giving her powers, meaning he wants to transform her into Deathstorm. So he leaves. And by the time Barry finds Caitlin, well, let's just say that she's not looking too hot. He actually does not want to harm her or kill her. He wants to have her as his own beloved. Yeah, I know. So Chester finds out the only way how to defeat Deathstorm is the Crowd Truth's chamber. And Frost, well, she's the only key that could actually put him in there and stop him for good. Iris just woke up, and guess who she just saw out of nowhere? Wow, Eddie Thawne. I know. So this is the second appearance Eddie Thawne has came back. Now, obviously, this is a Deathstorm posing as Eddie Thawne, but the thing is that is it really Eddie Thawne, like being, I suppose, as a ghost protagonist, going at Iris, freaking her out, scaring her? We're going to have to find out. Let me break down this trailer for you guys. All right, you guys ready? All right, let's dive right into it, shall we? So Iris first wakes up and she sees Eddie. Now, the thing is that you're grieving over your dead fiance 7 years ago. Okay, that is kind of a little weird. But he dives deep inside Iris's mind and shows all the emotions, all the grief, so that in the present, Iris could be grieving even a little bit more. Because she's been holding all that in, all that sadness in for Eddie. And he's trying to tell Iris that it really is me and you will be joining me really soon, Iris. And Iris is freaking out like, what the hell are you even talking about? Now, this is a really messed up thing, what Deathstorm is about to do to Barry. I'll dive right into it in a moment's notice. But what he's doing to Katie, he's torching Katie by being Ronnie, talking to her as Ronnie. I know that's just like really messed up, her dead fiance as well, talking to Katie, trying to persuade her into actually going to the dark side, I suppose. Alright, Barry's inside the time vault. He sees his mother. This is not the Speed Force at all. This is his mother. He's seeing a ghost version of his mother, courtesy of Deathstorm. Now, this is where I think lies in the picture with Zoom. I'm going to get into that in a moment's notice. Now, is he haunting Chester? Is he haunting Cecile? I'm not entirely sure. Maybe he's haunting both of them with something else entirely different. Who knows? Maybe they're the keys to get Barry sane. But Barry is not sane right now. He's losing his mind because he's having flashbacks of Hunter Zolomon killing his father right in front of him. And that was sad for Soros. I can't believe that moment right there. That actually hurt me right there too. When I just saw that in season 2, I felt for Barry right there. Now Deathstorm, this is a low blow for him. What he's actually doing, he's breaking down Barry. He's making Barry, I suppose, break down even more harder, because Barry has a soft heart, and if you touch his heart like that, and if you try to manipulate it and break it, oh no, he's going to retaliate. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys are new, subscribe to the channel as always. And yes, I'll see you all in the next video, of course.